Welcome to this exclusive video series for HVAC mechanical service contractors of the popular MobileLogic Field Ops, field service scheduling and dispatch software. Field Ops will help you to streamline both your office and field operations by eliminating duplication, reducing paperwork, increasing efficiency and overall productivity, while also increasing your daily cash flow and profitability. During this brief video presentation of the MobileLogic Field Ops, we'll be showing you some of the flexibility designed into the D-board menus to simplify your daily scheduling and dispatching needs. Let's take a moment to look at the MobileLogic Field Ops D-board options. If we go up here to the D-board in the menu selection, you'll see there's various options that are available for the dispatch board. Let's take a look at a few of these options. One of the options is zoom in, zoom out. So obviously, once we have our dispatch board up on our computer screen, if in fact we'd like to make it a bigger view, we can go ahead and zoom in on that view or zoom out on that view if we'd like to have more columns showing on our dispatch board. One of the features of the board is the call gauge bar. Selecting the call gauge bar, you'll notice that on the dispatch board, just below the technicians, we'll see the number of work orders that are open and the approximate amount of time for that particular job or collection of work orders in that column. We also have an info bar down at the bottom of the screen. You'll notice when I turn that bar on, we now have additional pieces of information in these three boxes that are available for whichever ticket we're clicking on the board. This is very helpful for the CSR to get additional information in addition to the address information that we're showing here on the board. We also have options to show a time slot, and you'll notice the little 0 that popped up here. By clicking on that particular ticket, we can go in there and change that time slot to whatever we'd like to use. Some customers will use it for first call, last call, or they'll actually use it for different times so it's visual on the board. Other options include the ability to print, to roll the electronic cards on the board, and various other options. I also have several timestamp features that are available for each of the work orders that I'm trying to manage on my dispatch board. You'll notice here that I have a blue cell phone tower, a thumbs up, which is acknowledged, a thumbs down, which is yellow, which is no answer, a white, which is traveling, a green, which is started, red, which is suspended, and then gray, which is the job is closed. I want to send this particular ticket out to Bruce in the field as a text message directly to his smartphone. To do that, I merely come up here to the blue cell phone tower and click. I've preset a template in here so that it will automatically send out the work order number, the problem, the client's name, obviously the address information, and any notes that I've taken on this particular call, and it's going to automatically push that information directly out to Bruce in the field, directly to his smartphone. Now, if Bruce also had a working tablet out in the field to be paperless, you'll notice here that it does show an icon with a tablet. That information has not only been sent out to his phone in a text message, but also directly to his tablet so he can be paperless in the field to work that job. There are a series of additional timestamps that can be either affected by Bruce while he's out in his tablet to communicate back to the office, or the dispatcher can control these manually. They include the acknowledgement stamp, the no home stamp, the traveling stamp, the starting stamp, which is green, suspended, which is red, and then completed, which is gray. You'll notice as I click through each one of those timestamps, the colors changed on the work orders on the board for the dispatcher. If I right-click on that particular ticket and go to the timestamps, we actually keep track of breadcrumb trails, or fingerprints, if you will, of exactly what's going on with that job, with the date, the time, the technician that it's been working on, and if there was any movement on the dispatch board, we're tracking that as well. You'll also notice that we have an additional 8 user-defined timestamps that can also be applied. Another feature of the dispatch board to give us added flexibility is the ability to have multiple dispatch boards. In the case where you may have a large enough service department and installation department and even possibly a construction division, you can have different scheduling boards for each of those individual departments or division. In this case, you'll notice I have Monday's service board here, Monday's installation board, and Monday's construction board. I can have multiple people on each of these boards all operating simultaneously, and as one makes a change, they all update on that corresponding board. In some cases, in larger companies, we may even have multiple offices and multiple locations. In that case, we can actually have either a central dispatcher for all offices or each office actually having their own dispatch board feature. Thank you for taking time to watch this exclusive video presentation of the leading MobileLogic Field Ops, field service scheduling and dispatch software. To schedule your own personal demonstration, visit our website at mobilelogicfieldops.com or contact us at 888-272-7474.